The Thunderstorm of the Amazon, a true horror story. Part 1. The Gathering Clouds. In the depths of the Amazon rainforest, the small village of Yuriva sat isolated, untouched by modern civilization. The elder, Isai, felt the change in the air. The animals had fallen silent, and the usual forest sounds disappeared. A storm was brewing, but it wasn't like any other. Isai's warnings were dismissed by Anna and Javier, a couple of researchers who had recently arrived to study the jungle's secrets. That night, the skies darkened and a storm rolled in, fierce and terrifying. As lightning struck and rain poured down in torrents, something emerged from the jungle, something that was neither man nor beast. It slithered between the trees, watching the village. Part 2. The First Strike. The storm's fury was unmatched. Lightning flashed, illuminating the jungle, and in its brief light, Javier saw it, something large and twisted lurking just outside the village. His heart raced as he tried to capture a photo, but the rain and fear clouded his vision. In the village, screams echoed as lightning struck one of the huts, setting it ablaze. But it wasn't the fire that terrified the villagers. It was the creature that moved in the shadows. Javier and Anna barricaded themselves in their hut as the growling outside grew louder, circling them like prey. Part 3. The Whispering Forest. As the storm raged on, strange voices carried through the wind. The forest seemed alive, whispering warnings. Anna, her skepticism shattered, looked to Javier, her fear palpable. Through the window, they saw a figure, tall, twisted, and inhuman, its glowing eyes fixed on them. Suddenly, the door shook violently. Whatever was out there was trying to get in. Part 4. The Eyes in the Dark. The creature's growls were now deafening. In the flashes of lightning, its twisted form was revealed, long limbs, hollow eyes, and a body that seemed part of the forest itself. Anna screamed as the door splintered, and Javier grabbed a knife, ready to defend them. But the creature didn't break through. It stopped, retreating into the shadows, leaving only the sound of its whispers. Part 5. The Elder's Warning. Isai knew what the creature was. It was an ancient spirit, a guardian of the forest, angered by those who took without respect. The storm was its warning, and the creature, its enforcer. As dawn approached, the storm eased, but the threat remained. Isai gathered the villagers, telling them that the outsiders must leave or face the spirit's wrath. Javier and Anna, terrified and exhausted, reluctantly agreed. But as they prepared to leave, the forest itself seemed to close in around them. Part 6. The Escape. With the storm calming, Anna and Javier made their way toward the river, hoping to escape. But the jungle felt different now, alive and hostile. Branches reached for them, shadows moved in unnatural ways, and the creature's eyes followed them through the trees. Suddenly Anna tripped, falling into the mud. Javier tried to pull her up, but they were surrounded. The creature appeared, blocking their path. Its eyes burned with fury as it slowly advanced. Part 7. The Final Thunder. As the creature approached, another clap of thunder echoed through the jungle. Lightning struck again, this time hitting the ground near Anna and Javier. The creature hesitated, then disappeared into the jungle as quickly as it had appeared. They reached the river, barely alive, and fled the village, never to return. But the jungle never forgot. The villagers of Yuriva still whisper of the storm, and the spirit that guards the Amazon remains, waiting for those who dare to disrespect its land again.